Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk about the leetcode reverse linked list. And you will receive a linked list. For linked list, normally you will only receive the head. So follow that a linked list can be reversed either iteratively and recursively. Could you implement both? So today we're going to do both. For the iterative way, it is simple, also easy to understand. So I will have a previous by default is none, and the current is the head, and my next is current dot next. And what I did, I just change current dot next pointer to the previous. Then I move the previous to the current. Then the current pointed to this next loads. So just write the code. So because it started with the beginning, so beginning previous loads will be now, and then afterwards you have the current loads. You continue move the current loads. Current loads is the head. What do we change? We only change the pointer. So until we going to find the current loads equal to null. Once I move to here is null, so I don't move. So the current loads move to here. The previous loads will move to here. So in the end, you will return the previous loads. And so once I come into here, I will have a current the next loads. The next equal to current the next. I don't like have the next load. Okay, so you like I see the you hold the next loads and the previous after you change the previous move the current and the current will move to the next load. So you do next time swap. So previous finish, then move to here. Here it is the current. Okay. Then after you come in, so what you simply change just the current, the next nodes, the pointer, this next pointer to the previous. So that will do the work. Say just test it, see the pass. Yeah, it work. And the challenge part it is do recursive. Do recursive is very tricky. So do recursive are going to move the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, are going to say revert this one. This is the current load, and give me the next loads. Reverse the next loads, and I'm the current loads. Reverse the next loads, I'm the current load. Let me read the code, see if I could explain very clear. It's quite a trick. So, and the finish, but in the end, I'm going to, so the recursive say you're going to move to the next until the next load. So if next dot current node now and the current dot next node now. So this is the head, this is the current load. Remember it. 5 is the current load. You find it. So the current load is the head. So you return the head because you're going to return here. But before you return, you're going to reverse them. So you actually need a recursive. So this one, this is the in the end you're going to return. So you have the list, you're going to have the list load, and you can to reverse equal to reverse head dot next. Did you see? And you reverse head dot next, not the reverse, and you reverse the head dot next. Okay, and then you go into the current and reverse the head loads until you find the current. So the last loads will be in here, and because after you reverse, you will call the head dot next. Then you come into here. So the head dot next will be the empty. So that you will bubble it up. So the last reserve it is 4. So what did the 4 do? You see, you will be in the 4. head.next. You have the 4, so head.next equal to the head. Did you see? So once you back, you say pointer to myself. You are in here. Head.legs will point to the head because you will do this first. Then you do this one. Once you have the head, this the head. This you current. Your action you current is in here. Then you have the head.legs. What happened if a head.legs is bubble to here? Then you point to the now. Then you afterwards you just return. You see the head you didn't change. You change the head.legs. Then you return the reverse the loads. So this in finish here, you actually finished in here. Just say it again. So you come to here, you keep say reverse head.legs. You come to 1, you say reverse head.legs. Yes. And then you going to reverse and then the head.leg. You haven't go down. So once you go your head.legs and you have the current is the head, and then you reverse the head, reverse these lots, give me next lots, reverse these lots, reverse these lots, give me the next lot. Here is give me the next lots. Here is reverse these lots, reverse these lots, give me the next lots, head.legs in here. Reverse these lots, give me next lots, reverse this me, give me the head, return here. You see, you can call this one head. Here you are in 5, so give reverse these lots, give me these lots. Reverse is the current lots, so reverse this one. You are going to do this one. Head.legs equal to head equal to itself, because you finish this one, come to here, equal to head.itself. It pointed to this one, and saying exactly the words. Reverse these words, it pointed to next lots pointed to itself. Next lots pointed to itself. I try myself to draw. I'm not good with this part. So you have 1. I'm going to here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then is empty. So the first you will travel words, you tell the then reverse these lots, give me the next lots, but you actually do 2 steps because you're going to continue moving until moving to here. This you current lots. Also it is your head. You say recursive this one, and give me the head. So this is the head. So you say current.legs pointed to itself. Current.legs this pointed to itself. So this will be gone. So it's going to be gone. Then you say current.legs then you reverse this one and bubble it up. So this is the head. Then you bubble it up, coming to here. Current.legs. You see, current.legs pointed to this will be the current. This is the head pointed to itself, and then you can. This will be recursive in this one. This also current pointed to current itself. Current pointed to current itself until this one. That is why you have a head.legs pointed to the now. You move the every time move the current.legs, the legs pointed to the move the legs pointer until the last point is the head. It pointed to the now. So then you just return this one, return the head. That is the code doing. That is what the code doing. And in here, so coming to here, you keep travel. First, you go into the end. Once you go into the end, the head, you're going to return. But before return, you need to bubble it up. So current lots in here. This is the head. this head.head, this head haven't go into second one, so this head still is the 4. Therefore, say pointer the next to head itself. Yes, and then you go into bubble it up. The 3 say point to next self to itself. Until the 4 point to next to itself. Until you to the 1 finish it, you point this finish. Then you say and bubble it up to 1. Then you say 1 dot this next, 1 dot next pointed to the next. Hope this is explain it clear. Actually, if you cannot understand, actually I searched the YouTube and I found this person is explain the most understood one. So you could search and revert the link list recursive. I found that this person is the most explain clear one. So just hope this help. If you can, just search this one. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.